Hammers up, everyone. Towelliee here. 7.3 Argus. Finally here. The whole world of Azeroth has taken its fight to the Legion to Argus. That was like semi-roleplay mode. Whatever. Anyway, so I'm going to make a little review on what I think about the patch so far. It's only week 1. It's like a 3-week cycle, I believe, that we go through. Now, the biggest bitch fest that everyone just fucking talks about is, oh man, everything's gated, everything's gated, what's going on with this gated, how everything's gated, and I can't believe we gotta wait to the... Well, you know what? This time around, I kind of agree with most of those people to a certain extent. By the way, the footage you're watching is what I do every morning with my stream. We do a 40-man rare raid, so we kill all the rares in Argus, because that's what you do now. So far, the story is fucking unbelievable. Like, I'm having a great time following, Illidan, Towelliee, Illyria. Khadgar kind of shows up, but no one really gives a shit about him anymore. And I'm not gonna spoil the story, but some really cool shit happens with Illidan and a certain Prime Naru, and Towelliee is there to help you, get to the front lines to fight the Legion with Velen, who's a fucking whiner, and I don't really care about too much. I really thought Velen was going to be gone, like, after, Kill Jade. I mean, I know Argus, whatever, it's his former home planet or whatever, blah, 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 but I was hoping we'd get not much Velen face time. So a few things I don't like. That's some of the stuff I do like. The story is, once again, do the questing, unlock everything, get your Light's Judgment ability. It's all really fucking cool. I don't like the idea that the dungeon wasn't available on day 1. I think it's called Seat of the Triumvirate, I believe, is the where there's like an evil Prime Naru that you have to fight in there. I did it during the PTR. I don't like it that it's not there in on day 1. Usually dungeons should be available. It should be something that everyone should experience. The problem with the dungeon is that they gated the story of the dungeon with like the patch cycle, or excuse me, the quest cycle of the... Sorry for the lag. I'm like trying to talk of that. I'm watching this footage at the same time. I'm like, God, we are fucking lagging hard. Oh, man. 1080 Ti at its best, huh? I kind of wanted to see the dungeon right off the bat, and I didn't see it, and I was a little upset. And it's tied to the week 3, I believe, quest cycle. And that's when we'll see it. So we won't see it this coming reset. We'll see it the next reset. All right. Second of all, professions. I was able to go around, farm my jewel crafting gems and new ore and all that, but the actual quests for the professions won't come to me until next week, week 2. So those are a few things that I really didn't like about the gating. Like the storyline, sure, you can gate it all you want. Give us a little bit on week 1, a little bit on week 2, a little bit on week 3, whatever, week 4, even though it's only 3 weeks. Another like Crucible. It's 15 days after the patch. That makes sense, sure. But fuck, man. I kind of wanted to start making them gems already, bro. Get on the market and start selling that shit. Start making some gems for the guild, and I couldn't do any of that. And I was like, God damn it. Then I'm like, is the dungeon available? No, the dungeon's not available till week 3. Shit, man. What the fuck? Now I can't even do the dungeon till week 3. So what do you have to do in Argus? Well, there's some cool things to do. Obviously, farm rares. They give you Veiled Argonite. Veiled Argonite is what you use to exchange for 910 armor at the Ethereal in your Vindicar, which is the equivalent of the Nether Shards vendor, so it can proc to like 955, 935. I've gotten a few decent pieces, a couple of cool stat sticks, but that's really about it. Farm the rares. Rares drop mounts. There's other rares that drop eggs that after a couple of days you open them up. And pretty much, sorry, I'm trying to get this all here. After a couple days, you open up the eggs, and you get like a mount. Kind of like the dinosaur eggs, I believe, or the raptor eggs from... Was that Draenor? Or that MOP? Fuck, I forget. Anyway, but you have that. Different mounts drop from different rares. There's actually some pretty cool rares that you can unlock through doing certain things. Like, there's one rare in like the north eastern part of Antoran Wastes where you have to like collect all these like imp flesh meat, and then after you collect 100 meat, you summon like this big fat titty mother or whatnot. There's like another rare where there's these runes on the ground, and you actually need 3 people to stand, 1 on each rune. Then the boss spawns, and then he destroys you because he's really hard. The treasure farming is pretty cool. You just need an add-on like NPC scan or something or rare NPC scan. I think Handy Notes now tells you where all the rares are to be able to figure all that out, especially with the treasures and rares. What else is there to do? Achievements. There is a pretty cool achievement after you kill 2,000 demons. I'm talking any demon on either of the 2 open areas. You'll be able to get yourself a mount, 5,000 demons, and you get the title Demon Slayer, which I got. I spent about maybe like 2.5 to 3 hours worth of just standing in one place. You know, I joined one of those farm groups, just stood in front of a portal, hit consecrate, you know, fucking took my dick, slapped the fucking consecrate button like this until that, you know, I got my 5,000 kills, I got my Demon Slayer title. There's a mount you can fish out of the, I guess, the lava. Yeah, okay, cool. And what else can you do? Invasion points won't be out till week 2, so that's next week. So it won't be getting more, like, once the whole, you know, 3-week cycle of 7.3 Argus is out, we'll be able to do a lot. You know, everything from the rares to the chests to the demon invasions to the new dungeon on Mythic Plus as well, obviously. The Veiled Argonite farming if you just want to keep trying to proc some good gear. The Netherlight Crucible. So there will be a lot to do. But my gripe was mainly not being able to get my professions done on week 1 and not having the dungeon available on week 1. But once again, that's due to Blizzard gating the dungeon through the actual storyline. Kind of reminds me of like Final Fantasy 14, you know? How, you know, you can't actually unlock a dungeon until you get the quest and you go there and discover it or whatnot. But, I mean, I'd have to give, probably 7.3 Argus up to just week 1. And knowing what's going to come later, probably like an 8 out of 10. The one thing I heard is a real bitch in Argus is if you're on a PvP server. Now, we all know PvP servers. Oh, well, if you're on a PvP server, well, you should fucking know that you're going to get your ass handed to you. Man, I've heard a lot of complaints about the PvP servers, man. And that shit is, it's legit. I've seen some live streams of some streamers who are on PvP servers just getting farmed, and they can't even get to their rares. People are camping treasure chests, but, you know, that's PvP. I mean, I don't know if Argus is kind of reinvigorating a little bit of that world PvP action on some of those servers, but if it is, that's kind of cool. And that's about it. Those are basically my initial thoughts on Argus 7.3. Tomb of Sargeras probably won't be getting any easier until Netherlight Crucible comes out, and the first part of Netherlight Crucible, as you saw in the video, one of my previous videos, was that you get 15 item levels to your weapon. So spider? No. Okay, no spider. Woo! Okay, I'm arachnophobic. I hate spiders. Not really, like, officially diagnosed with arachnophobia, but I see a spider, like, even this big, I have to have my girlfriend kill it for me. Actually, funny story in the middle of this video. I know, very unprofessional. That's me. Fuck off. I woke up one morning, there was, like, a spider on the wall, and it was very dark, so I went to the bathroom, took the first bottle spray that I could fucking find and just sprayed it all over the wall, killed the spider, then realized that the bottle of spray that I had that I didn't look at was a bleach bottle. So now my carpet's all fucking discolored in that one little area, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It sucked, but fuck spiders. By the way, right here on this video, this is where one of the bosses that dropped the eggs to get stuff dropped. But having fun so far with 7.3. It took us about 4 or 5 days to figure out. I believe it's like the, I guess the puzzle mount, secret puzzle mount for the Lucid Nightmare. I'm gonna try to make a video on that. That's gonna be a little rough to make. I'm gonna try to make the video and then like put together all of the different steps, but I can't really show you all of the steps completely. I'd have to, you know. I mean, I could show you all of them, but it would be like a 1 hour long video because I'm fucking retarded when it comes to puzzles. So I might just, you know, make 6 different clips of each place you have to go to, and then just upload, like, put it together like in Vegas Pro or something, and just fuck it. Yeah, you're gonna get that video pretty soon. You gotta go by.